International Court of Justice. Maybe you guys, if you can also tell your friends. I have criticized them. I'd like to explain why. My mouth. Early on, that thing about extrajudicial killing was really an issue against me, true or not, in Davao City. Because my opponent was the bright guy. He's now sick. I hope he dies immediately. Bakit mo sabihin buhay? So if he's your enemy, I'm dead. It was, Sunny is there to tell you the truth. Consistently, I have not lost an election, by the way. Since 1988, tuloy-tuloy na ho yun hanggang the presidency. Now, I'm not lost an election, but I've been very consistent and the attacks made on you. Remember, if you care to go to revisit the campaign days, that issue of extrajudicial killing was not an issue against me. It became an issue and a garbage when some senators, for money, I don't have to mention their names, when I was hitting the ratings very high, then they began to unleash, to jettison that garbage there. So, but it was not really an issue. It was only when I was. So I think that it was the same issue that was being used now by the NGOs and the country officer maybe of the Human Rights Commission and a president and a State Department lady and the EU. Ganito yan eh. This is how it developed. They use now election, until now they're using it against me. Some of them may be true, some or not. But I was trying to explain that I said there is no crime at all committed by me when I say I will kill all the criminals. It is not a crime to threaten criminals with death. That's the reason why they would go and say we'd go to war because you are behaving this way. There is no law in the Philippines which says I have to go to jail because I said you threaten the next generation and the speaker would kill you. I was trying to explain all of these things, the nuances of the law, the dynamics, but nobody was listening until now. So, what is my best defense as a lawyer? I insult people. So when I began to say, shit, goddamn, so everybody was looking at me. Ngayon, you are now listening to me, but only to hear bad words. Oh, I'll give you more. Blah, 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 blah. Ngayon, puro complaint na sila. Sinabi ko sa inyo, this is the story. At least give me the right to be heard. I will makinig, one by one. And besides, you'd never think of the diplomatic faux pas. This country is a member of the United Nations. I represent the sovereign authority. When I was mayor, you can attack me on the side. So I'm only just a mayor. But when I became, or now I am the president, at least be courteous. If you have a gripe or complaint against the Philippines, or personally sa akin, go to the United Nations, ventilate your gripe or your grievance, then ask for a motion that it be sent to the proper organ or agency under the United Nations. WTO, WHO, human rights, and all, UNICEF. Those are the bodies there, human rights. Then you ask somebody for a motion to send a rapporteur, then he will investigate me, or he will call for a public hearing, then I respond, and you make a report, then that is the time that you put to task a sovereign nation. Nagkulang ang mga gago Di pinag-aralan. Pati the soldier, the lawyers, EO. 7 idiots there, lawyers all. Sabi nila, this guy, this leader, has been heard threatening or intimidating with death criminals. Anak ka ng... That prompted me to write letters, and it is out. I invited President Obama, the Secretary of State, the United Nations, the Human Rights Commission, and the EU. Come here, investigate me. But give me also the right to be heard. So I will have to ask you questions after questioning me. Sige, takay dito. Paikutin ko kayo dito ng kamay ko and I'll play with you. I am very sure, they cannot be brighter than me. Maniwala kayo. Sir. Paikutin kita. You know, I said, I've been a trial lawyer for 8 years. I will play with you in public. I will ask 5 questions that will humiliate you. And I will ask 10 questions for you to agree with me. Bantayan ninyan, it will be an spectacle. You better watch it all. Maganda yan. It will give you an entertainment. Akala siguro ng mga buang kasi ng Pilipinas, small nation, well, maybe God give you the money, but we have the brains. Ang problema lang is I don't know what happened to this country, but I'm sure after this moment with this crowd, after my assurance that there will be no fixing of cases, there will be no exemptions, nothing of the sort. Just do business, I will protect you, and if there is anybody maghumihingi sa inyo, tell me, do not give me your name. Just talk to Lopez and Dominguez there. Sabihin lang ninyo, because I'm trying now to just shoot the breeze also with the guys there sa Malacanang. I will allow RPTV open to the public. After the news of the day, you can text. If you do not want to include your name, fine. Lagay mo lang. Bureau of Customs, example only. Bureau of Customs, Mr. Martin Santos asking for money. Right, so that the entire people of the Philippines will see it every morning. So I can assure you. I will call him immediately, explain. But I will also give him the right to answer. That's in keeping with fair play. He can answer with this text. But you can, anybody of you, pag may maghingi, even the clerk, even the security guard, text mo lang. Sabi mo lang, Mayor, dyan sa custom ka may naghingi. Then I will. I have prepared a special bullet for him. And a special rifle. One that cannot penetrate all throughout. Yung lang. Enough for him to suffer. Barilin natin ang mga... Salamat po.
Tanggap na ni United Nations Special Rapporteur on Summary Executions, Agnes Callamard, ang imbitasyon ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte na mag-imbestiga sa drug-related killings sa bansa. Narito ang hataw na balita ni Rosalie Coz.
Sa pamamagitan ng media reports, nakarating agad ang imbitasyon ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte kay Agnes Callamard, ang kasalukuyang United Nations Special Rapporteur on Summary Executions. Ayon sa kanyang Twitter account, tinatanggap niya ang imbitasyon at hinihintay na lamang na makarating mismo sa kanya ang liham sa pamamagitan ng official channels. Si Callamard ay una nang nagpahayag na hindi sapat na dahilan ng pagsugpo sa iligal na droga upang wag sumunod sa international legal obligation ang isang pamahalaan ni alisin ang pananagutan laban sa mga pagpaslang. September 26, 2016 ang ipadala ng Malacanang sa pamamagitan ng opisina ni Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea ang formal na imbitasyon para sa UN Rapporteur. Pinakiusapan din ng Malacanang si Callamard na imbestigahan maging ang pagpaslang sa mga pulis na nagsasagawa ng legitimate operation laban sa mga drug suspect. Bukod dito, nakasaad din sa liham ang pagigiit sa karapatan ni Pangulong Duterte na mabigyan ng oportunidad na ihain ang kanyang sariling mga katanungan tulad ng kung bakit Pilipinas ang focus ng mga investigasyon ng UN samantalang may ibang bansang laganap ang pagkitil ng mga inosente at walang kalaban-labang mga individual. Hiling din ng Malacanang, lahat ng magiging subject ng mga katanungan ay kinakailangang manumpa na ang isasagot ay batay lamang at naaayon sa katotohanan. Handa naman si Pangulong Duterte na harapin ang UN Rapporteur sa oras na magtungo ito sa Pilipinas upang mag-imbestiga.
It shall be open to the public. Ask me any question under the sun. The only thing that I ask of you is to afford me the right to be heard. And then allow me some questions so that I would know that you are not heaping lies on me based on the report of the... I said it was a political issue.
Rosa Licoz, UNTV News and Rescue, Malacanang.